Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alicia and today's video is a book review of The Girl Who Woke Up Speaking Mandarin by J. Jackson Bentley. So with all book reviews, we're going to go ahead and read the back and then we'll talk about my thoughts. So the back says, when Gracie Fox was badly injured in a car accident, there were concerns that the brain damage she had suffered might be life-changing. It was. But not in a way anyone expected. Awaking from an induced coma, Gracie is told that she is speaking Mandarin, a language in which she has shown no real proficiency previously. Worse still, English, her mother tongue, sounds alien to her. Even her thoughts are framed in the Mandarin language, otherwise making a full recovery. She takes full advantage of her new gift, which does not diminish as she relearns to use English as her first language. But then, on a return journey to Manchester from London, whilst experimenting with some new electronics, Gracie overhears a man confessing to a murder on his phone in Mandarin. Suddenly, Gracie Fox is a target of people who will not stop until she is dead and no longer a threat to their voting conspiracy. So let's talk about The Girl Who Woke Up Speaking Mandarin by J. Jackson Bentley. Another one of his short stories. I'm going to take a guess and say it was roughly about 50 to 60 pages, as there are no page numbers in the book. So I could count them if I wanted to, but not important. I'm just going to guess that this is 50 to 60 pages. It's a very interesting story. Kind of reminds me of, like, Jason Bourne, when he wakes up and he doesn't know who he is. Same concept. She wakes up from a coma and she forgets that she can speak English, and she wakes up speaking Mandarin, so then they have to find someone who can translate for her, and when they speak English, she doesn't understand them. Her brain has kind of rewired in a sense, and that is all from a car accident. So we go through a couple of, I guess, weeks to months where she is trying to relearn English, and also until then they give her like a set of headphones that she can plug in, and it helps translate things from Mandarin to English or vice versa from English to Mandarin, so that she can relearn the languages and recover what she knew before. And in going home on one of the trips, she was on the train, someone else was sitting in the same car as her, and while they thought that she was just wearing headphones to listen to music or whatever, she could actually hear the whispering conversation of him committing a crime to help with a even bigger crime that you later learn in the story. It says that she was a target and that people wouldn't stop until they killed her, and she was no longer a threat to their voting conspiracy. So the voting conspiracy is that they have created, or someone in this book has created, an AI that helps when people vote electronically. They will tally up the votes, and whoever has the least amount of votes gets booted from the panel, and then those votes are split up between the two remaining candidates, and whoever has the more votes wins the election. That is the gist of it. So there's a lot of, like, she's trying to stay away from this guy, but also trying to help the police identify him so that they can question him about a crime that was committed that she overheard. It's a very interesting story. At one point, she does, I guess, get kidnapped and held hostage with them. I don't even know, like, I think they were holding her hostage, but not necessarily for ransom. they were gonna hold her until, I guess, the election was done, and then they were going to do away with her. I'm not 100% sure, but she was able to escape, and she was able to get back to someone that could help her and be an ally. And at some point, I guess one of the officers that she had met before and that she was talking to about the case, at some point they started dating towards the end. Listen, I'm not 100% sure how you go from like a Jason Bourne trying to run and not be caught to having a relationship with the police officer becomes a thing. Like, I think I missed something. I want to go back and reread this because there's, as far as I know, there's no inkling as to like them even flirting with each other to start said relationship, and there's no hints along the way type thing. There's no breadcrumbs. So for them to be in a relationship or going on a date at the end of the book, I was just kind of like, huh? What happened? What did I miss? Because I went from, she's Jason Bourne, she doesn't know who she is or what's going on. She had a head injury. She's now speaking a different language, to she's helping them find the guy who caused a murder or a crime or whatever, to a voting conspiracy, to now she's dating the police officer. I'm not... Did I miss something? I missed something, right? I definitely feel like I missed something with that whole thing. The rest of the story, like if we had just stuck to a different ending, like not necessarily in a relationship type ending, to a this is what happened and this is where it's going with the whole voting conspiracy and solving the case, then fine, leave it at that. Or if you want to throw in the relationship thing at the end or during the story, leave me some breadcrumbs along the way so that I kind of have a hint as to, hey, something's going to happen with these two, be forewarned, you know? But overall, it was a really good read. I would rate this one 3.5 stars out of 5, mainly because of that whole relationship thing at the end. And there were a few things throughout the story that I was just like, huh? So, but I recommend that you guys go and check it out, read it for yourself, and see what you think. I will leave a link to his books and his Amazon page down in the description. Well, that was my review for The Girl Who Woke Up Speaking Mandarin. Like I said, 3.5 out of 5 stars. I say go check this one out, read it for yourself. It's a quick little read. You could probably read it in a day like I did. But if you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!